everybody, with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro. Tonight, it's a Pacific Division matchup. The contest is between the Sharks and the Vancouver Canucks. Teams are just about ready. Eddie, what do you think?
This is the game you mark on your calendar with a big red circle with a thick, fat marker. The fans are pumped and the players are ready to rock. Let's get it on.
Vancouver's stretch of their last 10 games have been pretty horrific. They've given up a pile of goals and they've scored very little. You don't have to be very good at math, Doc, to realize that has to change. It has to start for them, though, in their defensive zone. They've been porous over the last couple of weeks.
Nap by Edlund. Taken to the corner by Thornton. To Marlowe. Right in front. Nice work by Joe Pavelski. Great stick there. And he dumps it in. Vancouver's in possession as they travel in the defensive zone. Moving it to Eriksson. The stick can break up. That shot came from just 6 inches.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you've got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
San Jose's waiting back in their own end. Puck is thrown to Marlowe. Directing that one to Eriksson. Smart recovery by Daniel Sedin. With a shot, and it's turned aside. Pass attempt to Pavelski. Thrown in. That one goes back in where a goaltender can make this play, not a defenseman or forward. Propelled to Daniel Sedin. One-timer. Oh, that was close. Great stick save. Lets it fly. Terrific point-blank save. The Sharks carrying it in their own end. Up the wing still with possession. On to Sutter. Slides it to the point. Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won. Play is stopped. Let's hear from Ray.
Doc, so often in today's game, the margin for error is so small. Turnovers always play a key role in the middle of the ice. If you can get one team to turn the puck over, the key will be how quickly can they transition that loose puck into a scoring chance.
Many thanks, Ray. Fires! Score! First game, first goal, lifetime memory.
Something that young man will never forget. Somebody better grab that puck and get it to a trainer. What a special moment, Doc. I see his friends in the crowd cheering him on. They made this trip to see him here tonight, and he delivered his first goal.
And so play about to resume here. And he's still in euphoria. He's got his first goal in his first game. Wow. The Canucks from the neutral zone start to work. Vancouver's moving the puck up the wing. He's in! Oh, what a stop! Skate kick out of the scrum. Moves behind the net. Scooped up. And quickly to Biega. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. Got it all!
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
First game, new team. What do you think, Ray?
You always want to get off to a good start in your first game with a new team. There's been so much upset in your life. This is the place you're most focused.
Good face-off win. Laid on to Chaput. Shoots one. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. The Sharks carrying it on in neutral ice. Has it back deep. Slid to Chaput. Passing one off now to Dorsett. Using the point. He's got it. Pass to the slot. Save.
Look at how active the goaltender is, looking around the screen to try to make the stop.
Good quick poke check there. Great take, dangerous area. Back in his defensive end to get it. Looking for a better lane. Loose puck, good defensive denial. Good job with the stick. Vancouver's lugging it along in their own end, shifting gears. And he picks it up. San Jose's on the move up the wing. The Canucks arrive at center. Pitching this one to Sutter. Gets in, looks over his options here. Chip to Berchi. Right to the point. Oh, good chance. Score! And this one is tied.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Enzo, that zips right on by him. He doesn't get much of this at all.
Just under 4 minutes gone. 2 goals so far, divided in half. Vancouver's collected another victory on the faceoff. Gains the zone and looks over his options. He's got that pass at the point. Guarded the goal again. Looking to Carlson. Mashed in. No completion on that pass thanks to the defender. Offside stops the clock.
Enzo, you did this too. Your first National Hockey League game, your first National Hockey League goal. Man, you dream about this as a kid. It's like you can't even feel the puck off your stick. Before you know it, it's in the back of the net.
The Canucks got that face-off win. Now what? Moved along and in. Fires. Missed.
You talk about a heavy, hard shot. Unfortunately, it just missed.
Shot. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
He's got that point pass. Oh, what a save that was. And he'll hold on.
It's always kind of fun to play against your former teammates, yet you have to be careful not to take it easy on somebody before they go around you and you figure out, oh, this is a game for real.
Clean win on the draw. To Edler. Trying to go to Daniel Sedin. Puck's loose off the enemy this time. Blockered away. Gathered in by Martin. Good quick pass up the wing to Bodker. Propelled to Eriksson. Jabbed away by Martin. And it's nabbed, but got his stick on it. And he holds on.
That's a really dangerous scoring chance that the goaltender was able to deflect out of danger because he's in good position.
Good help for the centerman. Up the wing skating with it now. Dumped in. Taken on by Edler. And now it's directed by Hutton. Snapping a pass to Berchi. Pointed by Hutton. A shot. He can't find the target.
That's going to happen. There's not a lot of room there. He just missed the shot.
The Sharks with possession up the wing. Right near the goal stripe in the corner to Pavelski. Shot. That shot came from right in front.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Oh, how can they miss that pass? Into the end of attack. He's alone. The Canucks carrying on in their own end. Chooses the corner for this. Just a good rub out there. Corralled by Vlasic. Scooped up by Berchi. Back near the blue line to Spiza. With a drive. Just missed the net with that one. San Jose's carrying it in their own end. Sailed in by Pavelski. Spiza's in his own end, headed toward center. Up the wing, making some headway. On to Chaput. The Sharks lug that along up the wing. It's dumped in. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
They win it. Hammers it. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Slides it to the point to Broad. Deflected off the blocker. And he freezes for the whistle.
Miller's able to make a quality blocker save here. It looked like he was beaten, but he was able to deflect it aside.
Nice face-off work. Around through the corner right now. Vancouver's recoiling back in their own end. Moves up along the boards. Into the attacking end. Another solid pad save. Good work with the stick. Pitching it to Broad. San Jose is waiting to get things organized in the defensive zone. Broke it up well with the poke check. To Carlson. Puck loose. Good defensive play. Moving it to Daniel Sedin. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Dillon. Pass cut. Chipped down. And it's driven away. Karam pass to Broad. And long to Hansen. Passes to the slot. And off target with that one.
He doesn't miss it by much. He's right in the middle of the ice. He tries to bang it in off the goalpost and just misses.
He just sent the shot wide. Looks ahead to start something. Almost like a cement wall that time. And that puck is not going where he wanted it to.
He was looking to knock him into the third row.
Taken over again. And he dumps it in. Laid on to Eriksson. Puck is thrown to Chaput. Gets in. What'll he do? Terrific determination by Martin. Got it right back. The Sharks in possession as they travel in their own end. Pass off the woodwork to Martin. Into the corner with that pass to Hurdle. Loose puck did not go very well there. Took it in the corner and took a look too. Fires. Directing that one to Dorsett. Onside. Good check. No chance on the pass. And possession snapped up by Dorsett. Dogged determination there by Martin. Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. That one blocked. Carried toward the neutral zone. The Sharks want to generate something up the wing. Brought on, and the forwards can change on this dump in. Lots on that to Sutter. And they've got it again. He's got him against the glass. San Jose is continuing on in the defensive zone. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Pointed to Spiza. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. The Sharks with possession in center ice. Thrown in. Skill play by Hutton. Pass attempt to Sutter. Gains the blue line. One-timer. Great work with the pad. Drilled. a body. The Sharks leave their own end. Mashed in. Slid to Hutton. The Canucks wheel one ahead up the wing. Couldn't slither by. It goes the other way. Snapped up by Henrik Sedin. Give that goalie credit for another. San Jose's continuing on up the wing. New D on this dump in. Passing one off now to Daniel Sedin. Gains the zone. Shoots. Score! 2 straight goals.
Daniel Sedin's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
I don't know what he's going to do with that one, Enzo. That thing is delivered to perfection.
Vancouver's broken the tie, and they are way ahead on the shot board. Neutralized face-off win.
He's 25th of the season, scored by number 22, Daniel Sedin.
Right near the goal stripe to Pavelski.
Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 25
The
seconds.
boards are there to be used, and he does it with that pass. Just wide with the shot. Pitching this one to Horvat. Gets in. What'll he do? Chip the Horvat. And another strong save. Play out of their own zone. Back near the blue line to Dillon. Blocked that one. Carried to the corner boards by Marlowe. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty. And the arm of the referee is up. And the goalie to the bench. The extra man's on. Got that pass off the boards. And we get a penalty here. The referee strides over to hand it out. Vancouver's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1.
Here's a way to create some momentum in the game.
Absolutely. I think you're right, Eddie. Let's see what the team does here. Puck is grabbed by Martin. Brought ahead towards center. Doing fine up the wing. It's an onside play. Muscled long to Carlson. Outstanding play. And down to Marlowe. Slides it to the point to Braun. Gathered up again by Carlson. Out in front. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over it.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
The Sharks in their own end lug that puck along. Looking to head man or do anything to get it out of the defensive zone. Looking to Carlson. Propelled to Marlowe. Score! And that is his 499th career goal.
When you're thinking about taking a wrist shot, it's all about weight transfer. Transferring your weight from your back foot to your front foot when you're shooting that puck. That's exactly what happened there.
Well, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
Vancouver's got another face-off win.
Scored on the power play.
The puck is free, now taken up by Berchi.
Assisted.
Puck picked up here. Good scrum here. Kicked out of the scrum. Geometrically to Berchi.
Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 25 seconds.
Vlasic's looking to make a play from his own end towards center. picked up in the attacking zone. Taken over now by Carlson. Trying to go to Hansen. Still has control up the wing. Terrific determination by Edler. The Canucks wheel it up the wing. Collected by Vlasic. Puck loose. Good defensive positioning there. And the pickup. Now it's directed to Chaput. Maintaining possession up the wing. He gains the zone. Oh, great cut. Looking for options up the wing. He is shut right off.
He was looking to knock him into the third row.
Bodker slashed on the play, and there'll be a penalty coming up. Penalty call coming. Watch for his signal here. Vancouver's got a 2-minute minor for slashing.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
Vancouver penalty to number 21.
Grabbed, the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Cleared out, and that forces them to drop back. Possession now on the pickup by Braun. He goes back now behind his own net. Snapping a pass to Thornton. Nice standing poke check by Joe Pavelski. To Chaput. Pitching it to Sutter. Gathered up again by Braun. San Jose's in their own end and controlling play now. Moving it to Pavelski. Possession held as he skates it up the wing. A chance to clear. Sutter's got it on his stick, trying to get it out of there. And the possession taken by Braun. Puck is thrown to Martin. He's in on an onside play. Pointed to Braun. Really good deflection. No harm. And the possession taken up by Braun. Directing that one to Martin. Pass attempt to Thornton. Back near the blue line to Martin. On to Burrows. Dumped in. Goalie out of the net. Puck on his stick. The Sharks have it up the wing. Solid work there by Martin. Passing one off now to Hutton. It's cleared back, and this forces a recoil. Still time on this power play, but not much. Pitching this one to Pavelski. Vancouver is back to full strength. They've killed off the penalty. Score! 2 in a row.
It's pretty simple from this area of the ice. You're shooting as hard as you can.
Miller's not able to catch up to this. That thing is a howitzer. It goes right past him.
San Jose is ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. Nice pass right up the gut. Gains the zone. Good quick stick. Taken toward the neutral zone. He's got that pass. Right off the left wing, it comes on through right on his stick. Poke checked away by Martin. Puck loose, now picked up. The Sharks in their own end in possession as they travel. That one dropped back into the opposite corner. Laid on to Henrik Sedin. Nicely into the zone. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just parked in the slot. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
And a good save there. Decides to curl back a little further. Up to the point. Waits with it, looking for options. They score! And they've tied the game up.
Goalie made the initial stop, but those quick hands speed him on the rebound.
Pucks to the net need to be deflected into the corner. Because the goaltender can't do that, the goal scorer is able to pounce on the rebound.
The Sharks control at center ice.
By number 22, Daniel Sedin.
Slid to Carlson. He's held to the glass. Superb defensive play by Berchi.
18 minutes, 10 seconds.
Gets in, and he'll look over his options. The puck now possessed by Carlson. Two sticks together, they cancel. Can't get it on net.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just got to shoot for the center of the net.
Nearing the last minute of play in the first. Lofted back in, and it goes to the corner. Can make a play from the corner. Passed in the corner to Boucher. Looking to Goodrow.
Last minute of play.
Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing.
Oh, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
The Canucks win that faceoff. A ripper from the point. Didn't get through. On through the corner. Up against the glass right now. San Jose's got it in the defensive zone. Trying to go to Hansen. Takes that on his stick and looks ahead. Terrific pad save. Oh, that was a great chance. The Sharks lug that along in their own end. Looking from the corner. Jabbed away by Vlasic. Pinned to the glass. Carried out of his own end towards center ice. San Jose's in control of the puck up the wing. He's got it. Scrum over, puck kicked. In that first period, there were 20 minutes of action and 6 goals, 3 aside.
When your team wins, you win $10 off at Bob's. Bring tonight's ticket to any local Bob's Sporting Goods for a coupon that's good for $10 off your next purchase.
Daniel Sedin's goal was special because it tied the game. That's why you're seeing it again as we head to break. Second period underway here in a high-scoring game. The Canucks lug that along through center ice. And now it's directed by Hutton. Heads along the boards. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Daniel Sedin. It's dumped in. Possession seized by Hutton. Gathered in by Thornton. Slides it to the point to Vlasic. To Marlowe. A shot. Oh, off target. Skates to the corner. Skates out with it. Collected in the corner. Looking for room. Pressure now. And he steps across the line. Fires. Blocked. Lugged out of the defensive zone. Snapping a pass to Marlowe. Man, is he all right?
I hope so.
And sure enough, here they go.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
And it is over with one last huge hit.
That last punch decided the winner in that very even scrap. Much safer up here with you, Doc, in the booth. 5 minutes for fighting for those guys.
Carlson's lost another one. Vancouver's controlling play through center. And it's a good pickup.
Time to the penalties. 1 minute.
And he dumps it in. Vancouver setting things up in the defensive zone. Gets across, looks over his options. He's in! No luck!
Whoa, Doc, he broke into the clear here. He's on the breakaway, and he misses the net.
San Jose setting things up. It's thrown in. That one comes back. Goalie's allowed to handle this puck, and he does. Vancouver's finding its way to center ice. Up the wing, moving along. Not a free puck now. Pitching it to Carlson. Chip to Henrik Sedin. Nicely into the zone. Shoots. No! What a chance! Pointed to Hutton. Oh, what a play!
Daniel Sedin's got a chance at the Hattie here, Doc.
Good pad save. Pressure mounting here. Moving it to Goodrow. Back near the blue line to Carlson. Saucered to Goodrow. Between the blue lines. Gains the zone and looks over his options. A shot. Oh, deflected away. Got it in his own end. And he motors on through the neutral zone. Mashed in. And that one out of play over the glass. Clock stopped.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Puck is thrown to Burrows. Up the wing, moving ahead. Slides it to the point to Biega. Pass cut, strong play. Good pass up that wing. Puck grabbed, what's next? Propelled to Bodker. Around through the corner. Defender held his ground. Puck is loose. Up the wing and moving well. Shot on. Piece of it. Rebound. And a whistle.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
A little over 3 minutes have passed. We've seen a lot of offense so far, some of it successful. 3-3. Vancouver's got that win. Taken to the corner by Dorsey. Outstanding point-blank save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Knocked right off the stick. Pressing on with it up the wing. Attack zone possession here. Pointed to Dillon. Lets it go. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Big face-off win. Back near the blue line to Braun. And he's hammered.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
With a wrister. Great glove save, but it's loose. Slides it to the point to Edler. San Jose's getting to the neutral zone. Dumped in and picked up now by Hutton. Hand-eye coordination beats that pass again. Directing that one to Eriksson. Pointed to Henrik Sedin. Shot. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
The Canucks looking to head man up the wing. It's dumped in. Gathered up by Dillon. Swept on to Spiza. Blockered away. And the puck is grabbed by Henrik Sedin. What a strong wrist shot. Wow, what a glove save.
Oh, he thought he had him on the glove side.
Draw the tie-up, and his team prevails. San Jose's controlling play now up the wing. And a good save there. Pass attempt to Sutter. Moved along and in. And the loose puck brought in by Berchi. And he's held up. Soccered along by Carlson. Passing one off now to Goodrow. That puck's loose, mishandled. Good quick poke check there. Pitching this one to Sutter. And he dumps it in. Gathered up again by Berchi. Motors along up center. Gets in, looks over his options here. One-timer. He had a great chance, but he has just missed the net.
He hammered that puck and it just missed.
Thrown in. That one goes back in where a goaltender can make this play, not a defenseman or forward. Vancouver is in possession and moving up the wing. Back near the blue line to Edler. Solid glove save. The Sharks continue to probe up the wing. On to Burrows. Gets in. What'll he do? And that's an offside.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
And they've won the faceoff. Great move. To Burrows. Off his pad. Looking to Bodker. Mashed in. Good job with the stick. Puck grab. They've got it ready. Scrum over. Puck kicked. Trying to go to Burrows. Into the attacking end. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. And he picks it up. And now it's directed to Daniel Sedin. The Canucks control the play at center. Dumped in Martin's got it in his own end, headed toward center. Has it in his own end. Nice steal there by Martin. And that one shot down the ice, and it will be an icing.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go with the puck. Guys, this is an excellent shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent pad save.
Possession established. Good reach there. Into the end of attack. Lets it go. Booted aside. Snapping a pass to Daniel Sedin. Around through the corner. He's got that centering pass. Pass to the shoot. And possession established on the pickup by Martin. Pushing it on in their own end. The Sharks look to make a difference up the wing. Turned right away with the poke check by Edler. Great job with the neutral ice interception. San Jose's lugging it along in their own end, shifting gears. Good work with the stick. And he gains the zone. Lets a shot go. Oh, that was close.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Strong play, good reach. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance.
You got to battle through a screenplay.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
A little under 9 minutes off the clock. Both teams with 3. That's our score. Solid, clean win. San Jose's got possession in their own end. Pitching it to Goodrow. A questionable move at this point, shooting it down for an icing, but they've done it. Good reach there. Out of their own end, making headway. It's dumped in. Miller's able to handle this one. Moving it to Boucher. Onside. Decides he wants the corner. Fires! A wonderful shot answered quickly.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Puck is thrown to Pavelski. Lets it go. Save. Edler's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. A shot. Gains the blue line. Slides it to the point. Gave him a good shot, but a great pad answer there. Lets it go. Oh, and he missed the net.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just got to shoot for the center of the net.
He throws it there. Gathered in by Pavelski. Laid on the Horvat. Slid. What a reaction save. Right winged to Pavelski. Has it back deep. The Canucks up the wing are moving the puck. Lets it go. Hurdles in his own end, headed toward center. A terrific job on the cut pass. Back on his stick. Point to point it goes to Vlasic. Back near the blue line to Burns. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. To Dorsett. The Sharks in their own end setting things up. Wanting to generate something here in the defensive zone. Gets in. What'll he do? Walking a thin line near the border there. Chip to Dorsett. Propelled to Chaput. The Sharks setting things up in their own end. And decides to Play it the other way, directing that one to Vlasic. Pass attempt to Burns. And he dumps it in. Out of his crease to take it. What'll he do with this? Vancouver's getting an attack ready in their own end. On to Sedin. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. Puck loose. And it's driven away. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape, makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
The Canucks win it. Scorches one. Outstanding work with the glove. The Sharks leave their own end. The Sharks want to generate something up the wing. Goes back deep for it. A good cut of the pass. They can keep the pressure on. The Canucks with possession in center ice. Nice tip of the pass. Sticked away. Carried to the corner by Eriksson. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Picks it up back there. At the front of the net. And a save. Passing one off now to Daniel Sedin. Looks ahead to start something. The Sharks shifting gears back in their own end. Poke checked away by Hansen. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. Cleared back down the ice, and yes, it's icing, and the faceoff will come back.
Well, sometimes I think the pads are too big anyway, but he's able to get a pad on this. Excellent scoring chance.
A little over 7 minutes to go in the second. There have been some goals in this one. It's 3-3. Tie-up and help from the winger. Thrown in. Laid on to Biega. Pitching this one to Boucher. Moves it to the corner. Lets a shot fly. He got his glove on that one. The Sharks with possession in their own end. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Good chance here, but a terrific pad save. Big save. That diffuses the attack for now.
Oh, they need a breather. Goaltender does the right thing by making a save, getting a whistle, and stopping play. Every
once in a while, you get enough time to deliver a slap shot. You can really lean into it. He was able to make the save, though.
The Canucks win the draw. Couldn't get through. Loose puck. The defense got in the way there. He gains the zone. Breakaway. Out. He scores.
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
Miller's disappointment here is pretty evident, Edzo. He stops a big chunk of the puck, but he can't keep it in front of him, and it rolls into the net.
The Sharks haven't had the puck too much, but they had it enough to get that lead. San Jose's prevailed again on the faceoff in the neutral zone. Picks it up in his own end. Around to the corner. Carried from the defensive zone toward center. He's in on an onside play. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. A point-blank save.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Joe Pavelski. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. And here again is Ray.
The Sharks have been by far the more physical team. It is way better to hit than to be hit.
Well, you're right. This has been a hammering game by the team that's in the lead, Ray. A little under 6 minutes remaining in the period. We had a tie game until just moments ago. It's a one-goal contest. Mashed in. Puck is picked up by Edler. Two sticks together, they cancel. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. He gets it back. Carries it to the corner. Wants the shelter of the corner here. Nap by Thornton. Looking to Pavelski. Pointed to Vlasic. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. That hit somebody. Around through the corner. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Slid to Goodrow. Dumped in. Miller's able to keep this play moving. The Canucks are moving the puck in their own end. Right along the blue line to Braun. Has that pass off the boards. Trying to go to Daniel Sedin. Up the wing and still with it. Hammers one. Oh, and it's off the mark.
I know what he's trying to do there, Doc, but you got to hit the net in this situation.
Fires. That's the end. Good work by Daniel Sedin. Up the wing, making some headway. That one's cornered on the dump, and that puck will be handled by Miller. Vancouver's starting back in their own end. Nicely into the zone. And the puck taken over by Dillon. Great job on a cut pass. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Just a hair under 4 minutes left to go. San Jose's lead is 1, and it's a fresh lead. One-timer. Just couldn't find the target. Slot shot. Big point-blank save there.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Has it picked up. And now it's directed to Sutter. Gains the zone. Puck free. Good pass up that wing. Looks over his options from the corner. Got that pass in the corner. And the pickup. Through the corner. Shoots. Pad save. Shot. The offense was strong, but the pad had the answer. Looks for room. Dominance right now. Passed across point to point. Pass cut.
Berchi's lost that puck in the offensive zone. He stick-handled himself in a submission.
Snapping a pass to Bodker. Takes it right back. Puck held near the point. Goes to the backhand. He scores! A pair of goals by the same team.
Oh, he had his choice, and he decided to go to the backhand.
Miller's trying to cover the bottom of the net, but the puck beats him anyway.
San Jose's got a late second period lead, and it's 2 goals now. Can it become 3 on this next faceoff? Vancouver's got that neutral zone faceoff. Slap the Horvat.
Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 41 seconds.
Chip to Edler. Can't get it on net.
You have to give yourself a chance. That puck cannot miss the net like that.
A backhand shot. And the puck taken hold of by Edler. Solid defensive position there. gathered in by Edler. Pitching it to Horvath. And play stopped because of an offside.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
The Sharks win that neutral zone faceoff. And it's nabbed by Dillon. Moving it to Eriksson. Shoots it on. That shot glanced off the post. Back to the point. San Jose is controlling the play in their own end. It's dumped in. Puck is thrown to Eriksson. Gains the zone. Wrist shot. Terrific stop, and it's loose. And the loose puck regathered by Dillon. Directing that one to Goodrow. Smart recovery by Pavelski. Clock about to bleed down to the final minute. Taken over again. The Canucks in their own end ready in attack. Up the wing still with possession and with hope. And he dumps it in. San Jose is in possession as they travel in their own end. Pavelski's got it in the defensive zone headed to center. Looking for options up the wing. Turned aside. The Sharks in their own end in possession. Good poke check by Dillon. Shoots one. Score! They're back to within 1.
Dorsett's quick hands allowed him to snap that one off and score the goal.
The goaltender looked pretty surprised here, Edzo. Good delivery of the puck. Beats him on the low stick side.
The Canucks are now back to within 1. Late in the second period. Still time to even this up before the end. Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Thrown in. Possession established on the pickup by Carlson. And make a play from the corner. Bounced off the boards to Hansen. Turned a shot on net. Save! And that one turned aside. We've played 2 periods here of a 3-period game. The best part of the day is coming up. Let's take a look at the 2-period shots on goal totals. They are whopping. 51 for the Canucks and 22 for the Sharks. Vancouver is still in this thanks to their goaltender and saves like this one. More in a moment. Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first 2, and so will Edzo.
The Canucks stock trail going into this third period. They have to start converting some of those chances that they've had. The time of possession has been in their favor, but they're still down.
Gets across, looks over his options. Skate kick out of the scrum. Karam pass to Hutton. Pass attempt to Henrik Sedin. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. Parked in the slot, and it's on his stick. Directed on. Just missed the net with that one.
My dad once told me, Doc, if you don't hit the net, you can't score.
Mashed in. There's one that can be handled by Miller. Vancouver's continuing on up the wing. Chooses the corner for this. A shot. Great save, point blank.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
The Sharks in possession as they travel in their own end. He keeps it going through the neutral zone. It's dumped in. Propelled to Henrik Sedin. Vancouver's in control as they travel up the wing. Speared along by Joe Pavelski. Passing one off now to Thornton. Not a free puck now. Loose puck taken by Berchi. Skilled play. What a terrific save. That play went offside. And let's hear again from Ray.
Miller's had a rotten night. Sometimes you look at the clock and it never moves. He can't wait to get out of there. Seriously, can this guy get in front of something?
Ray, thanks. This is just not one of those nights for him. Maybe next time. The Canucks prevailing on the faceoff. Oh, what a terrific save in close. Score! Oh, no! The referee's waving it off. No goal.
The Sharks turn en masse towards the referee. They're looking for a no-goal call. They're going to get it. That's goalie interference.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? To Berchi. Pitching this one to Sutter. He can start some danger here. Puck loose, now picked up. Vancouver's carrying it up the wing. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there. Vancouver's got it off the draw at center. It's an onside play. Makes that play deep. Gets that pass. Doesn't have to move too much. With a shot. Blocked away. The Canucks lug the puck in the defensive zone. Back in his defensive end to get it. On that interception. Might turn into something. Enormous hit.
That's a physical brand of hockey.
Vancouver's carrying it in their own end. Carried out of his own end toward center. Slides it to the point to Biega. Napped by Martin. The Sharks have control of the puck along the boards. Puck covered, whistle blown.
The rookie's had a terrific game. He's had the puck on his stick numerous times. He's cashed a couple. You know he'd like to bang in one more for a hat trick.
Got possession. Vancouver's in control of the puck through center. To Edler. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Back near the blue line to Hutton. With a blast. Nice work by Hansen. The loose puck taken by Hutton. On to Dorsett. Shoots one. Save. Great shooting lane. Not there.
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
The Sharks have it up the wing. Smart recovery by Edler. Looking to Sutter. Moved along and in. Shakes through. Good centering pass to the slot. No! Gotta get it on net.
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Directed on. That shot came from right in front.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Carlson's shot block is effective for two reasons. One, he blocks the shot. Two, he stays on his feet and is able to attack the loose puck.
him on that one. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Has it in his own end. Picks up that pass. What's next? Vancouver's carrying it in the defensive zone. Moves it to the corner. And the puck gathered in by Eriksson. What a save!
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Good face-off win. Terrific hand-eye. The Canucks have it between the blue lines. Back on his stick. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Laid on to Hurdle. And a slashing penalty is forthcoming. Whistle blown, play stopped. Referee will hand out a penalty. San Jose's got 2 minutes on their penalty total, and this one's for slashing.
Back in the era of wood sticks, this would really hurt. That's a slash.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1.
San Jose penalty to number 4.
Tie up there and a good reach and possession. Big drive. Oh, and he missed the net.
That's going to happen. There's not a lot of room there. He just missed the shot.
The Canucks will play it from their own end on this power play. Into the attacking end. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
The Canucks have played very well, but they've just had no finish to their opportunity, whether it's been a post, a crossbar, or the several times they've missed the net.
Yeah, my Ray, it's sort of hard to watch those, isn't it? So many close calls, and this game would be different. Vancouver's got it. That puck's loose, defended away by Braun. The Sharks move to center ice. He's kept it in. Keeps the pressure on. Fired away and back down. Picked up by Hutton. And he continues in his own end. Into the end of attack. Slid to Berchi. Oh, a close call there.
He was trying to be a little bit too fine.
Gloved.
Oh, the hands are quicker than a glove. Great save.
Whoa, he was able to get the glove on this excellent scoring chance. Looked like he had him beat, but he's in good shape, and he makes an incredible glove stop.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Cleared. A lot of work, but penalty time less and less now. Trying to go to Edler. Through the neutral zone, he keeps on going. Good standing poke check. Looking from the corner. Terrific glove save. Gets play stopped.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
The Canucks prevail again. Got a piece of it with the glove. Good point blank save.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Oh, and a save. Dished off by the goalie and almost into trouble. Wow, what a hit. Big padded shoulders. Wonderful save of an all-star shot. Oh, off target. Pulls his way along. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Tries to clear. And the penalty killers come up big again. It's cleared. Vancouver is starting back in the defensive zone. Now it's directed to Horvath. San Jose's done it. Back at full strength. Got it in his own end. knocked right off the stick. Chip to Sutter. Up the wing and moving well. Scooped up by Pavelski. Up the wing, skating with it now. And possession reestablished by Martin. Angled to Pavelski. And they've got it again. And the puck is seized by Martin. Scrum over, puck kicked. Delayed penalty call. Vancouver's 2-minute penalty is for holding.
All he has to do is take another stride instead of reaching in and holding the player.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
It's going to be a long night if you keep taking bad penalties like that against this team's power play.
You got it, Eddie. Let's see. The power play is just about to begin. Gains the blue line. Propelled to Hurdle. The Canucks in their own end of possession as they travel. Terrific determination by Vlasic. Pass right up the wing. Gotten quickly back. Great job stopping and holding. Back and forth they go between the points. And on to Hurdle. Stays on side to the middle. Lets a shot fly. Glanced off the post. They're all over them here. Great pressure. Two guys together with force. Big force.
Better get your head up. That's a solid hit that he had to take there.
San Jose is setting things up in their own end. He goes back now behind his own net. The Sharks go back so that they can come back on this power play. Cleared back along and out of harm's way. The Hurdle. Gets in. What'll he do? On to Burns. Fires. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
No room for a pass. Up the half wall. Still no shot. Pitch to Burns. Hangs onto it. Oh, and blocked away. Scooped up by Vlasic. And he's holding on to it well in his own end. Pressing on with it up the wing. Dogged determination there by Vlasic. The Canucks are back even. Vancouver's up the wing setting things up. Got his pad on that one. Great shooting lane. That one blocked. Good quick poke check there. Taken away. Loose puck knocked away by Daniel Sedin. Dumped in. Goes back deep for it. Snapping a pass to Burrows. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. The Sharks controlling play now in their own end. Forcing attention in deep. Laid on. Snapped out of the air. A cover, and play is stopped.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Thornton's got another in a long list of face-off wins. It's dumped in. That one is on back and is handled by Miller. Pitching it to Daniel Sedin. Puck is thrown to Eriksson. Gets in. What'll he do? Terrific interception. Goodrow's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. Slid to Eriksson. Fantastic shutdown. Moving it to Pavelski. Trying to get something generated up the wing. Skill play by Edler. and sent straight up to Berchi. That one is pointed to him. Scooped up by Joe Pavelski. And he dumps it in. Puck is seized by Edler. Directing that one to Eriksson. Pass attempt to Edler. Vancouver's on the move up the wing. And snapped up. Score! And the game is even.
Edler's decision was pretty easy. This low in a slot, just snap it home.
Really good positioning. He's in the butterfly where he's got most of the net covered, but there's obviously a hole and the puck's behind him.
Vancouver's goal has tied this game up. A fun ride to the finish for all of us now.
Vancouver goal.
San Jose's got another face-off win. Cranks a shot. Gathered up again by Edler. Passing one off now to Boucher.
Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice.
Corralled it again. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Solid neutralized poke check. To Berchi. Picked up in the attacking zone. Chip to Sutter. Guarded the goal again. Brings a shot. Great point-blank save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Thrown in. San Jose is in their own end, continuing on. Moved to the shadow of the boards by Dillon. Mashed in. Pitching this one to Edler. Propelled to Burrows. Lets it go. Oh, that was close.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
And he steps across the line. Huge hit. Possession's gone.
Anytime you get hit in the open ice like that, that is a jolt.
Moves to the corner. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over him. The poke check worked. Nicely into the zone. Picks it up in his own end. Skate kick out of the scrum. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. On to Dorsett. The Canucks have their goalie at the bench. Outstanding save with a glove.
That was all positioning, right into his glove.
San Jose's given a minor here for tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. The player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
Vancouver's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. They win the draw. Point blast.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty.
Terrific determination by Carlson. To Daniel Sedin.
Daniel Sedin's looking to score another one there, Doc. I don't know if it'll be as pretty as the last one he scored.
Shoots. Big point-blank save there.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Just over 6 minutes still showing on the clock this period. San Jose's in danger of being overwhelmed. It looked like they were headed to victory, but now it's a tie. A terrific clear. That one comes out, and it's corralled by Miller. The Canucks have a manpower advantage still and begin from their own end. And they are in. Pass off the mark thanks to the defender's stick. The Sharks lug that along up the wing. Dumped in. Looking to Henrik Sedin. He's in on an onside play. The Sharks organizing back in their own end. Vlasic's got it on his stick, trying to clear. Lets a shot go. They shot it back down. Now they can get ready for another rush. This one can be taken by Miller. Carried right through the 50-yard line. Corralled by Berchi. In the slot. Turn the wrist shot. Oh, and it's off the mark.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just got to shoot for the center of the net.
Vancouver's got time for only this rush. That's the way to make them pay.
You go through that area of the ice, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get hit.
With a shot, just wide. Marvelous control, he kept it in. That hit somebody. And at an angle to Hutton. Painful block shot there. And that one cleared by the penalty killers. The Sharks kill off a hugely important penalty. Sashays by, looking for room. This is overwhelming. In the corner with it now. Up the half wall. Puck collected. It's dumped in. Decides he wants the corner. Kicked out of the scrum. Great stick there. Oh, tremendous hit. That rush is over. Gets in, looks over his options here. Tries to get it on net. Looking from the corner. Oh, what a save. Shoots. Oh, he got in the way of that one. It's blocked. Pressure now. Puck loose. Couldn't get through. The Sharks are starting back in the defensive zone. The Canucks have gotten out of their own end. The Sharks have it in their own end. Moving it now up the wing. Puck out of play over the glass, so another faceoff coming up. Because they can't play it where it landed.
A player wants to get as close to the shot as he can so the shooter doesn't have any time to get rid of it. Standing up gets you there quicker. It's an excellent block.
Jose's got that one. Now what? The Sharks carrying on in their own end. And possession now on the pickup by Martin. Puck grab. They've got it ready. Hammers one. Oh, what a wonderful block that was. The Sharks look to make a difference up the wing. And in flight over the line. Looks from the corner. Big shot from the point. Wonderful stop.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Can he clear? Save. What a point-blank shot. Trying to go to Chaput. Broke that play up at center. Has it back deep. Good job with the stick. And now it's directed to Spiza. Snapping a pass to Chaput. Collected by Berchi. Save! Loose puck gathered by Dorsett. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. And it's a good pickup. Nicely off that bump. Gains the zone. And he picks it up. Good work with the stick. And it's nabbed by Edler. In the defensive zone, possession still his. Pitching it to Horvath. Carries it to the corner. Laid on to Berchi. Just couldn't find the target.
In this situation, you have to hit the net. Sometimes it's best just to fire right at the goaltender.
Oh, a close call there. Puck is thrown to Horvath. That pass is cut. Puck free. Roadblock by Berchi. Took that pass right up the wing. On through the corner. The Sharks in their own end lug that puck along. Nearing the last minute of the third period.
In the third period.
Picks it up back there. Moving it to Edler. The Canucks wheel one ahead up the wing. Looks over his options from the corner. Great job on a cut pass. Got it right back. Directing that one to Martin. San Jose's lugging it up the wing. And he dumps it in. Lugged ahead from the defensive zone. Pass attempt to Daniel Sedin. Fires. Lightning in that glove. Stick handling failed a little bit there. Puck loose. And he missed the net.
After he missed that chance, I looked over at the bench, and the look on the players' faces were priceless.
San Jose is carrying on in the defensive zone. Thrown in. A penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public. Admission is simply by donation, with all proceeds going to local charities.
Edler's a forceful person, and he proved it by scoring this goal that forces us all into the excitement of overtime in just a moment. It is a rare power play that is a 4 against 3, but that's what we have right now, and it begins. San Jose's penalty killers get a break here by winning that faceoff. That sends some more time off the clock. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Lets it go, and a good save there. San Jose's moving it up the wing. Gathered up again by Hutton. Good standing poke check by Vlasic. The breakaway. Puck now possessed by Henrik Sedin. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
The Canucks up the wing, lug the puck. Solid work there by Edler. Pass to the net. Ooh, great block. And he'll cover.
The Sharks have just been average in the shootout, guys. They don't get the big save when they need it. They don't get clutch goals when they need it, and they've used all kinds of players, which tells me they don't have confidence in any of their shooters.
They've taken the heat off again. The clock still moves. Passing one off now to Horvath. And he steps in. Carried to the corner by Eriksson. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. He throws it there. Score! The overtime winner! And the players spill over the boards to celebrate. The game is over. Vancouver's come up big here tonight in OT.
And their experience really allowed them to get this victory.
What a terrific game of hockey. Well played by now. Very tired players. A great time. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night all.